Hello. Let me look at my laptop. I'm looking to see if I can get it on my laptop so I can follow right along. Hello? I'm excited too. Maybe I have to sign out and go to my... Let me try that. I'm going to sign out and see if I can see that. Hello? All right. Can you guys hear me? Ooh, live now. How about I try that? Oh, let me turn the volume down. I have an ad playing. Does anybody else have an ad playing? Hello from Germany. Hello. Well, that's cool. You're watching my videos? Okay, so I'm using my camera to, and it looks like there's a delay because I can see my laptop. It's a little bit of a delay. So I'm using my camera to do this, and so the camera's over here, and then the comments are like right there. So it might be looking like I'm looking in a weird spot. You're welcome for the freebies. Holy cow. Hi from Georgia. I have family in Georgia. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Philippines, good Lord. Hello. From Texas. First time here, ever? How old am I? I am 43. Hello. You guys are so sweet. Oh my word. There's 105 of you here. You have a question. I'm in Kentucky. Oh, I don't know. I might release the top note printable in Harlequin. So it just depends on the time, if I've got any time. Indiana, you're right next door. You can hear me fine. Yes, you can sell anything that you make using my printable templates at craft fairs and on your Etsy shop and anywhere that you sell stuff. You just can't mass produce them or sell them to a business or sell my templates or alter my templates and claim as your own, that kind of thing. Michigan. What white paper do you use? To construct the album, if I'm using a white cardstock, it's usually 110 pounds. If I'm using black cardstock, I don't know what it is. It's 65 pounds. And if I'm using craft cardstock, then it's usually, I have some sitting right here. 65 pounds. Sorry, I missed questions. I think I can go back. Let me look on my laptop. You're from Quebec? Wow. I don't make a lot of cards. Hardly at all. I'm the best YouTuber you've ever watched. That's so nice. Wow. a soft copy, do you mean, do I include a copy, like a hard copy, like a physical copy? No. You don't you don't have to have a computer if you purchase my templates. You can have a friend download it for you and put it on a stick, and you can take it to a copy center and have them print it out for you. Can you show me your printed books of your Paper Dream templates? I don't know what you mean. You've watched all my videos. Thank you. I think I've missed some questions. My mom is here moderating for me. She would probably have a gear next to her name. Oh yeah, that's right, a coupon code. I forgot about my coupon code. I have it. I don't want y'all to leave though. Will you stay? When you purchase any of my templates, well, not any of them. Some of them don't have plain templates, but when you purchase my templates, you automatically get a free set of plain templates. So there's no additional charge for that. The plain templates are not available on their own. So if you buy if you buy 2 different sets of the Stack the Pages, then you're getting 2 sets of plain as well. So I'm not here for the coupon. I'm here to support you. Thank you. Yeah, you can use the library computers as well. I didn't even think about that. The Netherlands. Hello. Do I make my pages and scan them, or make pages in Photoshop? I do not. I hand make all of my templates. I do not make them in any sort of program. The only thing I do in a program is clean up the images on the outside. So they're all handmade. My hand is fine. It's doing very well. It doesn't hurt. It looks weird, but it's totally fine. You stay into the end. All right, do you want the code? I'll give you the code. It is LIVE30. That's 30% off of everything in my shop. And it'll be good for today. I'll let it go for the rest of the day. You have all of my templates. Hey, you're on my design team. You're sitting in front of Michael's. Oh, that's a dangerous place to be. Okay. My computer one has stopped. You can't get enough of my templates. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, I missed one. How long have you been doing that? I didn't see it. Do I have any advice for coming up with ideas to embellish my projects? I usually get inspired by the paper line myself, you know. They usually have like a certain feeling, you know. Not like a literal feeling, but like a vintage, you know, or something like that. I usually get inspired by the images that are on the paper line. Oh, y'all are going by too fast. I mean, that's a good thing. I love all the comments. I'm not here for the coupon. Let me see if I can. I'm always coming up with completely new designs. I'm actually already working on something, and I hope you can't see it. It's over here. I'm actually already on to something. So I usually wait till I get a good idea. I don't just like try to put, you know, just anything out. There was a Facebook question. I promised I would ask it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now since I have lost track of your all's comments. The Stack the Pages and the Ultimate are 2 totally different printables. The Facebook question was from Amy Ranahan, I think is how you say her name. She said, when buying a new paper collection for a project, which parts are a must-have if you only wanted to get a few things? Well, the obvious one would be the paper. Sometimes I like to make my own embellishments, but I buy everything because this is my job. So I like to have everything close to hand, or close at hand, so that if I wanted to do something different with it, all of my templates are must-have. Thank you. So I buy everything because this is my job. And when I make prototypes and stuff, I like to make them look pretty too, because I feel like if I can make, my templates look good with the paper lines, then they're going to, do well. But if I had to choose, it would be, I would definitely get the paper, and then I would definitely pick up a couple packs of flowers in different sizes. I don't think I would get the ephemera or the chipboard pieces when they're available. If I was just limiting myself to a few things, I don't think I would get those. I don't use them half the time, so I don't even know why I get them now. No, I use them sometimes. But yeah, that's what I would get. I would get a few packs of flowers, and I love the wood embellishments, but they don't hardly bring them out anymore. But I like those. Those are fun. What kind of printer do I use? I have an HP LaserJet printer. That's just the one I use. You don't have to use it. You can do whatever you want. You can use whatever you want, I mean. Well, thank you. I try to make my projects as simple as possible and easy as possible to make, because we all have very little time these days. So if you can make something quick and easy, then that's my goal. It's kind of weird. My face is down here to my left, and it's a delay, so I'm seeing myself after the fact, and that's funny. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, let me ask again. Does anybody have any questions? Mom, you need to get rid of that person. Well, thank you so much, Bobby. Is there a video? No, I haven't done. I'm going to do, it's on my list of videos to film a studio tour. I have two spaces. I have my loft, which you always see me in the studio, and then I have another room. I call it my PSS room. It is my packing, shipping, and storage room. But I don't pack and ship stuff anymore, so it's basically just an extra space that I use to create and store all my stuff. So I think y'all will like that room a lot. So, can I make a larger? Well, the problem is the templates can only be so big because of the size of your printer page. My doggy's good. Both of my doggies are good. I trapped them. I didn't trap them downstairs. You could still hear them if they barked or something, because it's a loft. So my studio's in a loft. You're gonna purchase some today? Oh, that's exciting. Say hi. You want to see my whole work area? Right now there are 4 lights shining on me, and so it makes the space very, very small. You would love to see more interactive pages for my albums. Will do. I will work on that, because I just started my next one, so it's just at the very beginning, baby stages. So and while I'm working on that, I'll be doing other videos like the studio tour. Paper crafting 50% off at Joann's. I almost went there the other day. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. How do I come up with the idea to do templates for albums? Oh, how do I come up with ideas? I don't know. I watch YouTube just like you guys do, and I get inspired by things, or I find myself in a need for something, so I just make it. I've always been that way. I feel like if I can make it, or I see things and I'm like, I can make that. That's usually what I do. That's kind of how they get started. Like the keepsake boxes, I used to actually make them. I used to make them and sell them on Etsy as a custom baby keepsake box. You love watching my videos. Thank you. I'm glad you like watching them. Oh, Tina, I didn't see your comment. Oh, Mom, there's another one you need to get rid of. I didn't turn my notifications off on my phone, so I'm getting notified when people are purchasing things. That's funny. Hey, Mom, are you there? Can you say hi? Thank you. Hello, Mom. Will you get rid of all those people that are saying those things? I can't believe. Wow, go away. Anyways, I did want to tell you guys something. I have a few things that I wanted to make sure I said. Oh, I just missed a real comment. Whoops. My word. Hi, Terry. Whoops. Why don't I use graphic 45 paper, portrait of a lady? That brings me to something I was going to share with you guys anyway. I don't have that paper line. I'm pretty sure I don't have that paper line. But my very first videos on YouTube, thank you, I love you too. My very first videos on YouTube were using a graphic 45 paper. And, you know, honestly, my first videos really, the quality is just horrendous. And I have to confess, I didn't know to hit the focus button. So, anyway, I'm going to revisit those. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I found, where's it at? I found this paper line. It's graphic 45, A Lady's Diary, on Amazon the other day when I was looking. So I'm going to revisit that whole set of videos. Oh, everybody's comments keep moving away awful quick. But I like graphic 45. I really do. Some of the color schemes I don't like, but other than that, some of them are really, really dark. And I like dark, but I like sometimes I don't really dig like navy blue and stuff like that, and they seem to have a lot of that. So yeah, I'm not going to redo, but I'm going to revisit that set of videos. I need a pet album. Yes. Did I know when I was a little girl? No. When I was a little girl, I loved playing with paper, so I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was a teenager, I knew I wanted to do nails, so I taught myself how to do nails. And then, you're working with graphic 45. That's awesome. Can I check out my 4-year? If you send, if you contact me, I can watch anybody's video. You just let me know or tag me in it. Sometimes I search up for videos on YouTube that people have made, and I'll usually give you a thumbs up. So what that means is it'll show up in my liked playlist. So if your video's in my liked playlist, then what happened? My screen on my phone kind of went dark. I wonder what's up with that. Did you guys see that, or is it just me? What's the last thing I made? Wedding invitations. I have been making my son's wedding invitations. I've been for 2 weeks. I've been working on them suckers. So, y'all want to see? I think I'm gonna do a video and show you all how I did the wedding invitations. Fifth Harmony, is that a band? How did I start into YouTubing? That's pretty simple. I had my Etsy shop. What do I think about Sweden? Never been to Sweden. I had my Etsy shop, and everything I made was custom, or I would make those. Like, here's the very first set of videos. I took a picture of them. I don't have them anymore because I sold them. So I made those and sold them on my Etsy shop. So the reason the reason I started my YouTube channel was to show people how I make some of the things that I was selling. So that's kind of how YouTube got started. And I was very green and had no idea what I was doing, but I tried and I kept working with it. I think I've come a long way. I don't look old enough to have a son. Thank you. To have a son get married. He is 24. I know. Do I still paint? Not very often. There's just not a whole lot of time. Do I work on paper projects every day? Yes, I do. Do I have, oh, are you talking about this stackable drawer set over here? I was going to do that next, but I'm kind of, you know, everybody's doing boxes, so I was going to wait on that because I know it's pretty cool. So I was going to do that next, but I'm going to put a couple things in between. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. What do I get my inspiration from? Everybody. Everybody. I get it from the paper lines that I see. I get it from the creations that people make on YouTube. Even when it's just like mixed media and stuff, I always get the strangest idea. I mean, not the strangest ideas. I always get ideas from the strangest places when I'm watching other videos and stuff. How long have I been crafting? Gosh, I don't know. A long time. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm an inspiration. Oh, block somebody else. Yep, I'm working on another one. I've already started it. I don't know what the restricted mode is. Ah, it's a secret. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what I'm working on next. But I did have some frequently asked questions. Did I get a purchase code? Oh, yeah. You want to? Here's the coupon code again. So it's LIVE30. Filming for YouTube is time consuming. You know, I put a lot of thought into my videos and I try to make them as clear and informative and entertaining as possible. So it takes a lot of time to do a YouTube video. I don't go to Starbucks, hardly ever. Oh, okay. So I get a lot of frequently asked questions. You should do this every month, Bobby. How do you do voiceovers? Well, it's the software program that you have usually. It's the editing software. Yeah, because when you make a video, then you have to edit. No, it's not hard to learn. The video editing, usually on your laptops and things and your PCs, you get free, like, I forget what it's called, Movie Maker. That's what I started off for. It's super easy. I mean, you just mess around with it until you get it figured out. So, oh, good grief. You don't know how to edit your videos? I don't know when I'm going to do another mixed media project. Yeah, there's trolls on here. Oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't talk like that. Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to answer some, I'm using my phone right now to record or to do the live stream. I use a camera. I'll show you my camera. I use a camera to record all my other videos. I used to use a really big DSLR, but I have to have it like hanging over my head and it's kind of heavy. So this is just a Canon G7X Mark II is what I usually use. Yes, I use a tripod. People have been asking me about my Friday freebies. I just haven't had anything that I'm like, yes, I need to share that. That's awesome. So, anyway, so I'm going to answer a few questions that I get asked every day, like on a regular basis. So, one of the first questions is, when am I going to receive my files? When you make a purchase, you know, you don't have to wait. Nobody's, sorry, I keep getting distracted. You don't have to wait for your files. Once your purchase is confirmed, you can go and look under your name, that little circle in the top right-hand corner of your Etsy page, and then you can hit that and find your purchase there, and your download button will be there. You do not have to wait for it to be emailed to you. Etsy is supposed to email you, you know, the files, but they don't always. And sometimes it goes to spam. So just, you know, a few minutes after your purchase, go look for your purchase under your little circle. It says purchases and reviews. So on Etsy, if you ask me where your files are, you're going to get the exact same question, exact same answer, which leads me to kind of a funny story. Someone told me that I needed to get a human to answer my questions on Etsy, and it was like just a thought, and I was like, what does she mean? Well, she'd asked me the same question 3 times at, you know, over a month time period, and I sent her the same response, so she thought it was a computer, but no, it's me. The coupon code will last for the rest of the day, so you can use it all day long. I know, they're bad, aren't they? You can only buy tomorrow. I might leave it on a little longer. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know, that if you have any questions about your purchases or any questions about the printables, you need to always contact me through Etsy, through your purchase, or through Etsy if you haven't purchased. When you do that through Facebook, I have no way of helping you. So you're going to get that same kind of standard, you need to contact me through Etsy response. So always contact me that way if you have any questions about your purchase, or you have questions about stuff you want to purchase. Here's the code again. LIVE30. It's 30% off. I guess. I hope nobody sees that horrible stuff. I would do a class in person. Oh. Hello. My future daughter-in-law just popped in. How are you? We were making invitations over the weekend. You're focused on me. Well, good. So everybody wants to see the invitations, how I made them? Because I'm totally down with that. I can do that. Alexis is cute. Yes, she is. Her nickname is Dollface. Hey, hi, ho, hey. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, did I say how many people do I have working for me? None. It's just me. It's only me. My husband, if you have IT questions, my husband will answer them if it's complicated. I'm not very technologically savvy or whatever. So he answers a lot of my IT questions. So not all the time, but it's just me. I don't have anybody else. I wish there was a way to block these people. Don't you have anything else to do? Oh, I haven't answered how I got started. Oh, yes, I did. I answered that one already. How I got started on YouTube. Opening an Etsy shop. It's really easy, actually. It's not hard. You know, you just have to have the stuff to put in it. And it, you know, it has to be good quality stuff. And you have to take really good pictures so that people can see it. And you need to do a really good description. And, you know, just put as many listings as you can. If it's a custom thing, you know, make 5 of that thing and have 5 different listings. So it can be different, you know, have different looks and stuff to it. Because most people are visual, so they like, you know, to look at pretty pictures. And try to keep your prices at very reasonable, especially when you get started, because you want to get, like, you know, a customer base. Hey, I didn't see that last comment asking a question. I don't know why my computer's not keeping up with the chat. I'm glad they're easy to understand. My downloads, she said they're easy to understand. I have a question. My eyebrows are on fleck. I don't know what that means. Jeez. I try to keep my prices very reasonable. When you're getting a whole bunch of stuff, I try to keep them. When you do a video, you say something that sounds like Vions. Oh, it means they look good. Thank you. People have been asking me a lot about that, about doing the SVG files. I'm thinking about it. I am looking into it. That's about the best I can do right now. That's very different than what I'm used to. My name, Genevieve, it came from, my name Jennifer kind of stems from that name, Genevieve, not spelled that way. And I used to make my own cuticle oils a long time ago when I did nails. So I kind of came up with it, because I used essential oils and they're kind of all natural and stuff. So I was thinking like of the Garden of Eve, Genevieve, Jennifer, just kind of all kind of came together. Plus I had a client at my table one time. We were talking about it. I was doing her nails and we were just talking, throwing stuff back and forth, and we were both like, yeah, that's it. That's what we need. So it really wasn't that awesome. It just came to us. Caramel or caramel? Cute sounds. Well, I leave a lot of my boo-boos in unless I accidentally curse, and then I have to edit that out. Or my dogs won't quit barking. Do I like Kentucky? I love Kentucky. Been here my entire life. Born and raised. Through and through. What is my biggest disaster? I don't think I have one. You can always fix stuff. I am Genevieve on Etsy, yes. Yeah, you can't always show perfect. How boring is that? I'm not perfect. I've never made a project perfectly, ever. There's always something slightly wrong. The weather right now, it's supposed to be really stormy and gross. So I picked a really good day to live stream. If you're new to my Etsy shop or new to my printables, I would suggest two things. One of two things. You don't have to buy two things, but I would either get the Stack the Pages or the 6x9 envelope printable templates. They're both easy to follow. The 6x9 does not have a guide, so you would have to watch the videos, but it's really easy. I get asked that all the time. The 6x9 doesn't have a guide. The Top Note doesn't have a guide. The Southern Charm doesn't have a guide. But they're both really easy to do. So that's what I would suggest first. All right. Oh, and the plain templates are not available on their own. I get asked that every day too. You would like to see me creating backgrounds? I do create all my own backgrounds. None of them are digital either. So I do create all of my own backgrounds. I just feel like it's more organic that way. It just looks more, when it's printed out, it just looks like it all kind of goes together better, I guess. Yeah, my laptop, my comments, my live chat is kind of frozen. Oh, wow. I've seen a whole lot of transactions notifications. Just reporting people at this point. Okay, here we go. What surface is your cute table? Where did you get it? My tabletop, I don't know what's underneath this, but it's the wood look is just a photographer's backdrop. That's all it is. It's a big gigantic roll, and I put it on my table and I tape it down, and that's it. I cut it off, and I've getting ready to change it again because I keep ripping it. But it's all it is a paper tabletop. So it's pretty cool. It's really pretty. I like the way it looks on my videos. Like, I like the warmth that it has. I don't know what that meant. Is this my natural hair color? No. Any questions? All right, does anybody have any other questions? Is there anything else I was going to tell you? Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I'll get this all the time. I get emails saying I can't find my purchase. I purchased it on this day. This is what I bought. This is how much, this is my transaction, blah, blah, blah. Well, 9 times out of 10, that means you have 2 accounts. And it's really easy to do. It happens all the time. Like, you might be on your phone and have one account on Etsy, and then you might be on your PC and it's a different account. So you can always, look on your different devices to see if you have different accounts, because they're always there. You just might be on the wrong account. So that happens a lot too. I have seen Prima's rose quartz paper. It is beautiful, but I have both of those other 2 paper lines, so I've been playing with those more. Well, I'll add more people to my design team too. Well, it's a 6-month commitment, so after the 6 months, then I'll be doing something then. The Artisan series, they are my paintings, yes. They are pictures of my paintings, my actual paintings. Yes, if you log into the same account, it will certainly show up. And the files will always be there as long as you have those accounts. So you'll never lose them. What's the requirements for my design team? Just that you make videos and that you make paper crafts and that you like to think outside of the box and be creative. Pricing is hard to figure out on Etsy. It really is, because it's, all over the world. So it's really hard to figure it out. But I try to base it on what I would pay if I wanted to do something like that, if I wanted to purchase something like that. And that brings me to another question I get asked a lot. Why is Etsy adding money to my purchase? If you live in a different country, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a VAT tax added on. That is not me. That is the law. So Etsy does that automatically for us, so we don't have to worry about it. Will I do some painting on video? Maybe. I just have to get back into it. I like this whole space right here was actually set up for what's it called? Stained glass. So just ignore the children. Thank you. Going to my Etsy shop now. I like all mixed media. Mixed media is very messy, and when I'm working with my paper stuff, I can't really it depends on what I'm doing, I guess. It depends on what the project is at the time. I apologize for all of that nonsense that keeps happening. I don't know what's going on there. So everybody wants to see the video of me making my son's wedding invitations. Okay, and I was going to revisit the, very first videos that I did. And then I was going to do a studio tour. Anything else? I'm glad you like the designs. You're Japanese. I look young. Thank you. You love me, but you're just a kid. Okay. Well, if nobody has any other questions, then I will let everybody go. What was my last buy? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, the templates aren't supposed to be overwhelming. They're supposed to be to make your life a little bit easier. I think sometimes we overthink things, so I try to make things as easy as possible. What was the last craft item I bought? Well, besides wedding invitation stuff, I bought a machine. I bought a mink machine. I'm so excited. Well, thank you, Cindy. You guys are so sweet. I haven't, the We Are Memory Keepers punch tab board, I haven't seen it, and I haven't felt the need to order it, but I do have 2 other We Are Memory Keepers tools that I want to do like my first thoughts kind of thing on them. And it's that glassine bag one, and it's that staple board. The code will be good for the rest of the day, and maybe a little bit tomorrow. I know, I wish I could just leave it up there forever, but what is the purpose of my design team? Well, it just helps to reach more people to see the simplicity of how they work. So my audience is only so big, but then I have the design team members that they have an audience, and it also helps them too, because when people search for me, their stuff pops up as well. So it's like a give and take, I benefit from them and they benefit from me, so I figured it's a no-brainer. Plus it's fun. I like to see what other people do with my stuff. So when you make stuff, tag me in it. That way I can find you easily, when I look for videos that people have made of my stuff. A mail. Yeah, I seen some paper lines that I thought would be good for a mini album for men. So I'll look into that too. So, okay, well, I really appreciate all of you guys stopping by and saying hi, and for watching my channel, and for commenting, which I read every one, by the way, and for liking my videos and going to my Etsy shop and all of that. It's so overwhelming to me that you guys are so supportive. I think it's wonderful. And that keeps me going every day. Makes me want to do this every day. Well, not live stream every day. Whew! This was nerve-wracking when I first was getting ready to hit the go live button. Well, anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.